Have you ever wondered what fantasy looked like before dragons became the center of every adventure? Before modern fantasy heroes took over bookstores, there were two unforgettable legends, Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser. Swords and Deviltry by Fritz Leiber isn't just another fantasy novel. It's the beginning of one of the most influential sword and sorcery series ever written. If you love epic adventures, dangerous cities, clever thieves, fearless warriors, and unforgettable friendships, this audiobook deserves a place on your listening list. The story follows two completely different men whose lives are shaped by loss, destiny, and impossible choices. Fafhrd is a towering barbarian from the frozen north. Strong, fearless, and curious about the world beyond his homeland, he dreams of a life bigger than the one he was born into. But every step toward freedom comes with sacrifice. On the other side is the Grey Mouser, a quick-witted former wizard's apprentice whose greatest weapons aren't his muscles, but his intelligence, speed, and unmatched skill with a blade. His journey is filled with betrayal, revenge, and hard-earned wisdom. What makes this story truly special is how these two strangers become one of fantasy's greatest duos. They're not perfect heroes. They make mistakes, they chase fortune, fall into danger, trust the wrong people, and somehow survive through courage, humor, and loyalty. Their friendship feels real, making every victory more satisfying and every loss more emotional. Fritz Leiber doesn't rely on endless battles alone. He creates a living world filled with mysterious magic, dark alleys, haunted temples, ancient secrets, and dangerous adventures waiting around every corner. Every chapter introduces new surprises that keep you listening because you genuinely want to know what happens next. Now imagine experiencing all of that through an audiobook. Instead of simply reading the pages, you hear every sword clash, every tense conversation, every emotional moment, and every thrilling escape brought to life. A great narrator adds personality to each character, making the world feel vivid and cinematic. Whether you're driving, walking, exercising, or relaxing at home, this story turns ordinary moments into unforgettable adventures. If you're already a fan of authors like J.R.R. Tolkien, Robert E. Howard, Michael Moorcock, Brandon Sanderson, or Joe Abercrombie, you'll quickly recognize why Fritz Leiber remains one of the masters who helped shape modern fantasy. And if you've never explored classic sword and sorcery before, Swords and Deviltry is one of the best places to begin. It's exciting without being overwhelming, adventurous without unnecessary complexity, and filled with characters you'll remember long after the final chapter ends. Some books entertain you for a weekend. This one introduces you to a legendary fantasy partnership that has inspired generations of writers and readers. Don't miss the chance to experience the adventure in its best format. Start listening to Swords and Deviltry by Fritz Leiber today. If you'd like to enjoy the audiobook, check the link in the description and claim your free audiobook trial. Once you enter the world of Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser, you'll understand why fantasy fans have celebrated this classic for decades.